Royal Enfield delivered 1,200 motorcycles on the festive occasion of Dussehra to customers in Mumbai, the company has announced. The bikes were delivered in a single day to customers, while the brand retailed 3,700 motorcycles during the festive period in the state of Maharashtra. The bikes delivered included the Classic 350, Bullet 350, Himalayan and the 650 Twins. The company has 92 showrooms across the state. Royal Enfield says that the unlock phase kicked in an improvement in consumer sentiments that have helped ensure a sustained business recovery and growth over the last few months. Moreover, the brand's new consumer initiatives like Service on Wheels, contactless purchase and service, home test rides, e-payment options and more have helped improve demand. Royal Enfield said that digital initiatives have resulted in an all-time high number of bookings for the brand's motorcycles. Mahindra Electric, the electric mobility arm of the Mahindra Group, has launched the cargo variant of its electric three-wheeler Treo Zoor. Targeted towards the last mile delivery segment, the new Treo Zoor is priced from 2,73,000 rupees onwards, ex-showroom Delhi, that includes the FAME 2 subsidy. The vehicle has been designed for multiple applications and customers can get the Treo Zoor in 3 variants that include a flatbed, pickup and a delivery van. The Mahindra Treo Zoor is powered by a 48-volt lithium-ion battery with the electric motor producing 8 kW or about 11 bhp and 42 Nm of peak torque. The Treo Zoor promises a range of 125 km on a single charge and it can be charged using a 15 ampere socket. The Treo Zoor comes with a payload capacity of 550 kg. The new cargo electric three-wheeler will compete against a number of offerings, most notably the newly launched Kinetic Safar Jumbo in the segment. Maruti Suzuki India Limited announced its financial results for the second quarter of the 2020-2021 financial year, and the company reported a growth in net profit of 1% at 1,371.6 crore rupees for the period between July and September 2020. This is a big update for the company, considering it posted a loss for the first quarter of the year, ending in June. The operating profit for the second quarter stood at 1,167.7 crore rupees, with India's largest car maker witnessing a growth of 71.7% over the same period last year. Between July and September 2020, Maruti Suzuki sold 3,91,130 vehicles, registering a hike of 16.2% as compared to the same quarter last fiscal. Domestic sales stood at 3,70,619 units, a growth of 18.6%, while exports stood at 22,511 units, a decline of 12.7%. The rural market fueled the demand during the last quarter, contributing 41% to the overall sales, while the hatchback segment remained the most popular body style, commanding 62% of the company's sales volumes.
If you like that video, then please do remember to subscribe to the Car and Bike YouTube channel.